except for, like, if I had one there, I couldn't, like, center it or whatever. Ironically, if I could do that, that'd be better. It's fine. Alright. Well, guess I'll pop that like that. Oh, shit. I got extra room down here. I didn't realize. Hang on. Hang on. Get rid of that. As you can tell, I have not dabbled in the fine arts of this shit. I don't generally bother. I might just, tell you what, I might just not bother with the outer couple. Kind of like one of those, whatever. The room is a lot bigger than it should be. I could probably make it a tiny bit smaller and it would probably still work. Where's this bulk goods trader? There's a ship overhead. Okay, hold on. Is that here? Seahorse should be able to do this. Yeah, she can do this. Can you... It ain't here. It's over here. Of course it's over here because everybody here is hurt. I don't know who I've got here that can do that kind of a haul. Labia? Labia is probably healthy enough. You go do a bulk goods trader because this is the time when if I've got one flying overhead, I have a substantial number of beds to sell. I would deeply like it if they could purchase some beds off me. I don't want to have to move those. I also kind of want to send the deep drills and shit. Alright, I'll probably adjust that grow room to fit. It's got animals in it. Chuck that over there. That one's ready to go. I knew I missed a couple of bips of notification. I don't know if I sent that one or not. That one's empty. That one's ready. I've got a lot of these. I'm just kind of curious where I can kind of like throw them. It's empty. That one's not ready. Ready. Yeah, I want to see my people get these grow rooms built throughout tonight, if I can. I know it's winter over here and we're losing crops in winter, but I mostly just want to see them succeed in ample food and stuff. I want to get to a point where we're so fucking wealthy in food again that it's actually an issue, you know? Because we haven't had that for a while. And I used to trade in food, which was one of like the greatest resources. I just had like a shit ton of food because I have so many people I can't kind of do that. And also, once we get over here, I do want to get the beds up. I've had a pretty interesting suggestion about the stoves. What I was thinking of doing was I want to make... I don't know if it can make it without cook straightforward meals from one ingredient. Okay. Could I do it from exclusively vegetarian for some simple meals on that bench? And on this bench, where's the simple meals? There, you. Can I make it exclusively carnivore meals? It's an interesting suggestion. I don't know how this will go for like making food. I'd like to see it myself, where they make simple meals that are exclusively vegetarian or exclusively carnivore meals. And therefore, if my people have a preference in eating and I have the simple meals and stuff available, they can eat it. And anybody that doesn't care about what they eat can eat whatever. Like, I don't know if they're all waking up or if they're all panicking because transport pod. Possibly, maybe waking up. Either way, it's cold here. Transport pod's loaded, complete. Alright, let's get that out there. Either way, I got my animals over. All of the small animals got sent, I believe. That one's got nothing going. All these got to be rebuilt, but every time I rebuild them, I use a shit ton of steel. I have a fuck ton of steel, so that's fine. Is Labia gonna get off her ass and come down and make the call? There she is. I was gonna say, I'm like, when's this call coming, girl? Get in here. She made it here as fast as she could, to be realistic. Okay. So, they have some good money. And what are you guys interested in? I did have goats at one point. I did try to keep those. I don't want more cows. I'm gonna cull the cows that I've got because we'll get food out of that if I can. You have lavish meals. You have insect meat. I do like putting insect meat into stuff. Even though they find it like something unhappy. Because it's technically raw butchered flesh. My thoughts with this was that because it's meat feeds panthers. It's like a chess move. It's like meat feed. Anyway, I do want chem fuel, which means stuff, components, advanced components. I don't really super need advanced components. This is running me about 5 grand. But what else we got in here? You can take some of the drugs. We don't need that. I could do a few medicine. We have a lot of resources. I'd love to buy like more, but I think I'm good for steel at the moment. I don't know if you guys could tell. I do want your excess wood because we're making chem fuel. Now, I do have an absolute fuck ton of like pants and stuff. Actually, hold on. Because I can carry those to a sale, and I think I have a trader coming. Maybe not. I don't know. But I do have a lot of these stuff. I thought for a second there it was like ready to sell Zandy, and I'm like, you're not having Zandy. Get your own. Okay, so chairs. Chairs I could pull apart realistically. Limestone table. The beds are what I want to sell. A lot of excellent beds, but we're not using beds at the new location. So realistically, this is exactly what I want flying overhead right now. Because anything, if I have too much money for this stuff, I'll just go buy more animals and more food and get them some nice lavish meals. I could send the excellent beds over, but they are wood, so I could just make them. That'd be right. Same with the tables. I don't really want to carry those over. I've been waiting for this. I didn't know that this is what I needed, but this is what I needed. It's one of those days, you know. Unexpected, but welcome for sure. I have statues I'm not taking over. I have gold, which I could buy more gold, but we're good for that for the moment. Let's get rid of the clothes, not the masterworks. I want to keep the masterworks. I don't really need the excess clothes over here. Alright, we're getting into actually earning money category. I've got more than that, like I said. Let's go get some shit we want afterwards. I could just get gold. But I know somebody in here is like, you know, doing the awesome powers, like gold guy. Anyway, I could sell them. I could sell them some steel. That would be so stupidly funny. Just because, like, how much I spent trying to get that. I also have, like, a lot of miscellaneous leathers and cloths that I don't super want to transport. I would like to keep it. I might throw it over. Honestly, I might throw it over to the other colony. Because we could do with clothes. Always need clothes. There's, like, 90 people got tattered apparel. Right? So maybe we keep that. I don't want to sell any of my food. I could buy some lavish meals because like it's only like $100 out, and or I could buy animals. But let's put them some nice lavish meals. Get like 15 people to have something happy. They're sort of pissed off at the moment, so why not do something fucking nice for them for once? I don't need to buy any more cows. I can see where my cow sales got to, and then there's the goats and the goose. All right, I'm pretty good at this. Take the majority of their money. Metric fuck ton of silvers inbound. Plus, watch out, Nescobar. Plus miscellaneous whatever. Can I get you to haul that in here? I'm gonna just grab a few people for this. I need you to haul that, because somebody will just say that they're taking it, but it's actually just somebody's walking over to eat it. You know how they are. Transport pods have arrived. Fantastic. I want the meat brought in for the animals. You can't do hauling. You can. Somebody's done some plant cutting in here. I noticed. Yeah, go haul that. Everybody's kind of waking up, which is good. Yeah, haul that. I know there's some people that are saying they're gonna haul things, but I don't know how much I believe that. Hauling that. There is a cow corpse in here. Nobody's moved. It is frozen though. It is in the freezer. It shouldn't be storing animals. Yeah, it shouldn't be storing animals. It's fine. Somebody should move it out of there, but it's frozen at the moment. My panthers will probably actually eat it if it's going to be in there, to be fair. Alright. Let's find somebody else. Joshua's taking the food inside. Medicine should be right to go. Let's see if Quail can come and grab some more stuff. Troy's coming for that. You can haul that. Mantis is busy. Gas can come and get more wood. Nona. I just want to make sure they keep bringing this in. Oh, we've got more transport pods ready to go. It's actually extremely productive so far. I don't know if this is like my last couple of ones. I love how it's like daytime here, but it looks like it's like nighttime here. I guess like it is a time difference. Like this is what, 4 hours, it's 5 hours. There's an hour difference between where they are by the look of it. Or it could have just been like clicking over. I know, there is actually a time difference. Neat. I like that. Okay. So, let's get better. Actually, what's his face should be out of a mental state now. And Muffalo's coming down to actually just snack on that. I know Muffalo. Bulk goods trader again. That's got to be... Could you imagine if it's the same one? Who do I want here to do that? Probably Corpsey, but... Yeah, Corpsey's right there. He can do it. Okay. Go for it, man. Alright. Well, while he does that trade, I'll just quickly go back and see if I can't grab a couple of other people that may or may not be able to do hauling. German's on that. There'll be Panther. Nobody's on that. Kina, I think you just came in before. Nope. I clicked on the wrong thing. We're cleaning animal filth. Instead of doing that, snail's coming down. Like this zone that it gets put into is a it's a storage zone that nothing gets stored in. I forgot to check if it's the same named place, but we're good for stuff. Okay. So we also have a fuck ton of silver. Let's see what we can get. There's a lot of animals, a lot of meat. Oh yeah, we can sell the drugs out of our colony again too. This is looking pretty good. I've got a lot of clothing over there to sell. Okay, let's start by... Okay, I brought over chairs. I brought home these... Oh no, they're actual silver. Golden hospital bed. Since when do I have a golden hospital bed? Oh, it's to buy. Oh my god. I'm like, surely I didn't make one of those. Okay, uranium bed, that's to buy. I do need hospital beds, but I don't need them that much. I only sent over my good shit. I've got... I did send over good glass steel chairs, which I don't necessarily need. I'll get those replaced. Steel beds will be fine for the moment. Masterworks are staying. The bedrolls can get the fuck out of my colony. Granite bed, slate bed. These are just spare that I picked up. I don't want stone beds if I can avoid it. Get rid of those. They're not doing anything with these urns. I brought them home for decorations, but it's fine. The standing lamps, I'm not sure where they came from. Thus, I don't know what color they're going to be when they get installed, so I want to get rid of them. I'll just build new ones. We have enough steel. It's fine. And this will be the collection of urns, which honestly, kind of glad I brought them home because I could sell them. Do you want to keep the good sculptures? I could sell some gold for silver. Be right with that. Now, Masterworks, they've got several Masterworks, a lot of Masterworks, sorry. But I sent over a shit ton of shirts that I want out of here. A little tummy squeeze, Jesse. Thanks. Let's see. This is going to clear up our storage too. This is going to give me so much room. it's so funny, but my back was hurting before I did that. And now it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's a meme where like somebody's just like passed out kind of thing. Or like, I don't know, just pressured. Pressured's, I think, the word. But yeah, it did that for a hot minute. I will decrease the time limit and restrictions and stuff on it after a while. Once I like rebuild up some strength, because I have not been like keeping my core strong. I should be for like my spine and shit because I've got old injuries and crap in it. But I got lazy. That is a lot of money. We'll see what we can do. We might have to buy gold, you know. What's up, bestie? Not much. Not much. My leg's doing a weird thing where it's like aching for no particular reason, and I've got bulk traders overhead in RimWorld, so I'm getting to sell like basically everything. It's great. What are you up to? I'm trying to stretch out my leg. Otherwise, when I said that, I'm like, you know what I should be doing right is I should realistically be like extending my leg forwards and getting like a mild stretch going on it for a second. See if that like fixes it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a sciatica thing or something like that. I think it's just the seat is shit. I've spoken about this earlier in the year. I bought this in like April. It's already like giving up on life. I hate it. It's a shit chair. But yeah, it does this thing to like my nerves and like my butt to my knee. It's fantastic. I might actually have too many shirts to sell by the look of this. I'll see what I can get for this at the moment. This is going to be like buying basically everything they have. Alright, chicken, dogs, cats, dogs, donkeys, bisons. I don't know if I've got auto color on. Lavish meals, meat, lots of meat, iguana eggs, chem fuel, nutrimine, components, advanced components, shit ton of cloth, heavy fur, bear skin. I was nearly going to say rhinoceros leather, but okay. Medicine, we don't want drugs. Minoxidil, I haven't had that for a while. That could actually help. I haven't made that for a while. Yeah, let's get some of that. Steel. I think we're good for steel, but I'll buy more. Steel. I could buy the psychoid leaves for the animals, so yeah, we'll do that. I'll have to make a storage area where the animals can go. I don't have that yet. In the meantime, I don't think they can be cooked. I'll go check that. I want sandstone blocks. I haven't really bought dye. I haven't had need for it. God, that took that money down real quick. Penoxycillin products? Production? Neat. Okay. More participants, zippy, some more books. Don't need beer. Don't really need more wood. Sell more of the hats. Somebody's been making hats, I think. Extra hat. That is a helmet, but this is fine. I got a lot more things to sell, and I don't think they have much else that I can buy. Did they have gold? Hold on. Yes. Okay. They do have gold, so in worst case scenario, I'll see what I can buy in that. But, yeah, this colony is, like, filthy wealthy. And I do need a fuck ton of silver to make floors. So if I have an option to get rid of a bunch of clothing that they don't need and it's choking up the storage, and then I can convert that into gold for the moment, and then I can later sell said gold into silver, then I can make floors later, but I can get storage space. So probably want like about 100. Shit, they've only got like 80. Okay, let's get rid of a couple of the higher quality. I wouldn't say that's higher quality. Let's go with just the proper good shit in here, I guess. I was gonna say, like, I'm looking for stuff that's like not... Oh crap, that stuff's expensive. What is that? Fuck, okay. I only need to remove a few of these. I didn't realize we had high quality fucking shirts going on in here, but okay. Yeah, close enough. Close enough, I'm okay with that. Maybe. Oh shit, bingo. Okay, nice. Alright, so we're gonna get a lot of shit out of my base. Like a lot of shit out of my base. Then we're going to get rid of a lot of clothing. We're going to get a lot of food. I'm so curious where this goes. We're going to get some more wolves, some animals. I'm going to have to auto-cull some animals. I got to go have a look at where this lands. That's taking a hot minute. There we go. That really took a minute. Hold up. I want to see where it goes. I don't know where this is going to land. Oh, it's coming down over here. It's in my hydroponics. That's not going to be beneficial when I have a roof on that. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Okay. You can get animals out of there and stuff. Where's my auto-cull? Transport pod's loading. Alright, hold on. Which one? Clicked off it. Fuck. You. Alright. Throw that over here too. Let's get my ass back over here. Let's see what's going on with those animals I purchased. Auto-cull. I want to auto-cull the dogs. The bison, I guess. Donkeys. We were accepting like basically all kinds of animals at one point with the view that if they could haul, they would be useful, but yeah, no, that should be fine. And the rooster should get like auto-culled. Any excess cats will get auto-culled. That should be fine. So yeah, I'll have to build fences on this. At least the animals can get out of here for the moment until I build this. And then they won't be able to get in or out. So my people better work on that fast. But this is currently inside. I don't know if it's got a roof. It does not. But if they make a roof, we could have... yeah, they're making the roof. So it'll be inside, enclosed, even if it's not refrigerated for a moment. It shouldn't take them too long to get stuff out of here. Now I just got to figure out... transport pods arrived. Cool. I wanted to just have a double check. I haven't really looked at like what goes into kibble for a while. What goes into kibble in the sense of raw food? Vegetarian. Okay, so it is only those plants. Does that apply also? These shouldn't be suspended. This has to have been sent over. Same thing with that. What about you? Same thing. Same thing. Okay, so the smoke leaf stuff, I kind of think if I put a little tiny spot up here that was like smoke leaf storage. Let me just stop that for a second. Stockpile. There's a little spot here. Let's say nothing's allowed there except for it's raw resources. Plant matter. Yeah, there we go. If you guys could just put that up there. For the moment. Actually, just allow those as well. And see how we go. I will hydrate and posture check. I'm actually sitting up pretty straight, but I was starting to like sideways lean. Which I gotta stop doing that, so I appreciate being reminded. I'll hydrate. My drink's still cold. Oh man. Yeah, no, I've been, when I had my 2 weeks off, I spent a lot of time very slowly, like, leaning, like, curving my body left. So, yeah, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be doing it for my spine and posture in the beginning, but also, I know I do it whenever I get kind of lazy, and I was being lazy. I wasn't being lazy, I was being productive, but I was being lazy. Let me get some power in here too, because we're going to need this grow light stuff going, and I'm pretty sure I want this all the way through. And so I got one of the cats got culled, the chicken, duck, fucking rooster. There we go, that's the word. I love the way that I speak some days. I'm not joking. Some days my brain just goes, I can't even with English, and just starts rattling off like a whole bunch of different options until it eventually lands on whatever it was that I wanted, you know. It's fantastic. Where did I go? Back over here. Whoop, too low. You know what I should do at the other groom room? Is I should turn it into a chocolate grow patch, since it'll be indoors. It would be able to grow chocolate for like most of the year, with the exception of winter and any kind of like snaps and stuff like that, because I won't be able to close the roof. But I could change it over in winter. I could alternate the crop. That would be an interesting option. Alright, let's slap that all through there. Let's get you that. That should be steel. My people look like they're actually coming in here and doing some good storage, because look how amazing this looks now. Look how empty it is. Yeah, I saw it like 5 minutes ago, and this was just choked with shit. And I have been waiting for somebody to be available to buy some shirts, because for fuck's sake, now I can actually see what I'm looking at, which is so great. Which, speaking of, we want to extend this down and into here. I also got to finish building the shape in here as well, but this is fine. We'll work on this for a hot second. Honestly, my shit is like slowly getting moved around this place. It's fantastic. I still don't know if I want these to go sideways, but I mean, whatever. I'll figure it out. If I don't like it, I'll move it again later. My poor panthers can move something. I want the bench if I can. So where was I putting it? About level with the door. I don't know if I want to cram. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put a little single bench down in this corner. That's a good idea. Transport pod's finished. More steel. Alright, fucking don't put in there. Alright, are these guys getting packed up? Nobody's in the mental state. Who's the group? Dorito, not Doritos, Dorinos. Fucking no. Alright, who else? There's two more down here. Lasagna. Nora. Bannister is in the group, but is Octopus out of his mind yet? Hold on. Where did you go? Because I want to throw you in the caravan too. You're available. You're in the caravan now. Alright, sweet. So everybody that should be in the caravan is in the caravan. And there's an extra person in there, which is good. I do have to reallocate a gun onto Byro later though, unfortunately. And do I have the thing that shreds mechs on? Melt metal from thing. Probably not. I think I sent them all over. That's a good point. I probably don't need their steel, but somebody should be doing the corpses. Trudeau's on the corpses. He's... Alright, cool. Good work, Trudeau. Anybody eat that cow? Yes. Okay, so somebody ate the cow, so I don't have to take it up into thing anymore. So, how are we going with the animals? How's my sheep population going? Because I'd love to be able to colour view from over there. Sheep. We got 32 sheep. I can cull some sheep. Hold on. Let's see. Up to sheep pile. We have 28 over here. I have done some culling, but this is going to go down to 5. I do not need that on 20. That can go down to 1. Alright, and this is going on 1 as well. Okay. Sheep's going to get culled, so I guess sheep's next up on the list of food. So, ducks, chickens, cows, now sheep. Now we'll get them out of here, which will give us meat. I know I accidentally did like an extra fucking zoom then. What I want to do is I want to move these extra benches in here and change them out from what they are. So I don't need this many benches. Realistically, I should send some of these limestone benches over. I should have just uninstalled them before. It's fine. We get a few benches out of this room. I'll change what can be stored on them. And I think I wanted to move the biofuel processing up there. And all the wood out of storage up to there, but pretty sure, where's the wood supply?